Anxiety is a big thing that's out there. A lot of people don't understand what anxiety is. I've suffered it with most of my life. It goes back from my childhood. And I just want you to know that there's loads of ways that you can deal with it. I deal with mine specifically thinking about my boys because I'm a mum to 4 kids, so there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's more common than you think, and if the more we talk about it, the less anxiety you can possibly not get.
We're in Woodrow in Redditch today for planning a Healthy Minds celebration event. We've worked with a soundscape artist who's had lots of conversations with people in Woodrow to create a new soundscape for the neighbourhood. It was inspired by the idea of a tree as a metaphor for mental health and resilience, the centrepiece for today's event.
We've been running workshops out of an empty shop unit in Woodrow. Loads of people come and attend and get creative with us and talk about well-being and their mental health. And we've also been working with an artist called Ben, who's been incredible at running these workshops. And we've had a head of well-being there to support people with their mental health.
I think it's your mind saying to you that there is a lot of good out there. Because everybody has got sometimes when tragedy. We've all got problems, no matter how big or small they are.
My job has been made up of running the workshops where we've been producing all of the clay apples, making the sculpture of the tree, which is a mixed media sculpture, and then also making a soundscape which is made up of conversations between me and different community members. Some people really opened up to me and some people really told me specific points that they wanted to express to me because they understood what I was doing, which was giving people a voice to talk about mental health, talk about Woodrow, talk about Redditch as a place and a community. Within the soundscape, what I wanted to do is build up the sort of, here's one sentiment that's very clearly proposed, and then another, and it builds and builds, and it's that kind of snowballing effect of when people speak out, combined with capturing just the sound of a place in its day-to-day life as well. We had this really nice sort of like 3-part system going where we've got the soundscape, which will be the voices of people of Woodrow. We've got the apples, which will be a visual representation of the community. And then we'll have the tree as well, which is kind of like standing above them. And the name of the piece, The Apples Are All Talking Now, and I hope the trees are listening, it's like hoping that people will feel heard.
We need to all be
My mate has full base.
We often stick to our own boundaries. Actually, we live in Woodrow. We think that we should stay in the boundaries of Woodrow.
It started about a 1.5 years ago when I was looking for help for mental well-being with my daughter. So she was on a waiting list. I realised that I wasn't very educated on children having ill mental health. We went to the shop, found an apple tree, and as a family unit we decided to plant this apple tree. That was when Planting Healthy Minds was born. I feel like we have now opened them barriers that were there previously, and I think it's a really good way to start having that conversation with your children. An event like this makes it easier to be able to do that. So I feel really proud and privileged to be a part of all of these people's journey. We're reaching hundreds of people.
Really fun and it helps kids' mental health.
Come in a few weeks ago, done an apple, and then I can see it now, and then it's like really fun.
Reimagine Redditch, Planting Healthy Minds. It's an amazing achievement and one that's only going to get better.
It brings people in the community together to think about their space differently and also to get creative in a way that they might not have before. This work is one of a number of projects that we're doing across Redditch, and it's about reimagining what our neighbourhoods and our high streets can be all about.